What's up, everybody? Slickpits in the house. Well, not really in my house. In my car. In a cage. Ugh, this is gross. Beautiful summer morning. But it's okay, because I'm actually still doing fun motorcycle stuff. I'm actually headed to go pick up backrest and back seat and stuff for the new ride. Yeah. So, I haven't officially got on my YouTube channel. It's been a week or two since I posted any videos. So, today's a good day. So what I'm doing is I'm actually going to pick up the accessories from the previous owner, because my bike is a 2016, and I will put all these good things on, put a couple things on the bike shortly, and then I will introduce you to the new bike. A lot of people know I got a 16 Road Glide. I did. But yeah, I just want to say good morning. It's been a hot minute since I said hey to all you beautiful maniacs out there. And I hope you guys are doing some fun biker stuff today. I know here in the South, it has been disrespectfully hot. And it's never fun trying to ride. And I've been meeting a lot of people that have been traveling. This is the time of year where a lot of clubs and associations and that type of stuff have their nationals, midsummer rides. And so I've gotten to meet a lot of fantastic, amazing people from all over the country that have been in different groups that have come by the shop and said hey. And it's been really awesome meeting every one of you. I greatly appreciate you guys stopping by, letting us take care of you. Heck, there was a handful of people that bought bikes yesterday. Travelers. There was one guy from Pennsylvania bought a bike down here, and I think that's cool. I've met a lot of guys over the years that, hey, I'm on a trip, I'll buy a bike. Hey, that's neat as can be, man. So yeah, last weekend I did a thing and I traded in the old Road King Calypso. She was great for a long time, but it was just kind of time to move on and move up. And every now and again you gotta update and upgrade your life. You just do. So I did. I upgraded severely. I will go over details here shortly on the bike so you guys can see it. I may need to give it a little bit of a bath because I've been riding it for a week, and Arkansas loves to fling little bugs and stuff all over, so we'll see. So yeah, hang tight and I will be showing you the bike. Okay, so I'm back in my garage, and as I told you, I would be introducing you to the new bike. And so, all right, here we go. Everybody in YouTube land, meet Lenny. I have named him Lenny. It's a him, which is weird. It's totally different than everything else. However, anybody that knows that your Road Glide has what they call a shark fairing. Well, because it kind of gives you that resemblance of a shark. And it passes through the water wonderfully. And since, I wanted something fun and interesting, and so Lenny obviously was one of the sharks that was on Shark Tales. And he's the mobster's son, but he's nice and he likes other people, and he's really got that whole Bruceville, fish are friends, not food. He likes people. So, and I like people, and I love people, and so I think this bike is going to do some fantastic things and have some fantastic road trips. Switching back over, we will go through a couple of fun little facts about this motorcycle. This is a 2016 Road Glide. It is running a 103, but we'll get into that in a little bit. I have 16-inch bars. Of course, everything's extended on that bad boy. The infotainment system is updated, so that's a new infotainment system that you get on the new bikes. The suspension, we're not going to get down into the suspension, but I will say that the suspension on this thing is 2021 upgraded. And it's got some really cool suspension. I think I was told it had legends in it, but I'd have to pull them apart to be for sure. But I do think it definitely has legends in the rear, rebuilt, maybe progressives in the front. But rides like a monster. Love it. Sorry. I'll get into suspension. I'll get better details on that. So other features we've got going on the bike is, yes, and don't mind my mess. This is my workaholic mess. This is what it is. CVO wheels. That's right. Got them chromes going on. We've got the Harley Davidson Streamliner pegs. Streamliner pegs for the passenger. Streamliner floorboards. Streamliner shifters. And of course, the Streamliner highway pegs. The sound system in there is pretty, outside of the stereo, these bad boys are part of the boom audio. They're not, I mean, they're loud, but they are what they are. We've got CVO seat, 2-piece CVO seat, backrest, and got the Airstream style rack on there. Yeah, see, I'm stammering. I just got off the bike. And of course, everybody goes, well, what kind of exhaust do you have on this bad boy? Well, that's a D&D, actually. I love D&D exhaust. Now, as far as everything else that's on the bike, yes, it says it's a 103. That's actually a stock breather on that bad boy. But the heads have been scooped. It's got cams. It's got upgraded literally everything in this bike. It has been dynoed at 113 horsepower and 108 foot-pounds of torque. So this is the newest, latest, and greatest ride in the life of Slickpits. The 2016 Road Glide Special. Now there is a tour pack that's going to go right in here soon. Actually, the guy who used to own this bike still has it at his house. So eventually I will actually have that over here as well. So we'll have the cool tour pack. And yeah. So, lots of adventures to come. We're going to do a couple of upgrades. My taillights, the taillights on here are still the stock regular lights. I don't really like those. I want to go with some LEDs, make it pretty. Outside of that, she ready to rock and roll. I have already, I will say that the first night I had this bike, Slickpits was not the most responsible guy in the world. Got her onto the highway, wanted to kind of see what she would do. Lenny has no speed, no limiter. So needless to say, I buried the needle at 120 miles an hour. Continued on accelerating. I think I was going probably right around 125. Wasn't even hitting red line, and I decided, well, I think that's pretty fast enough for this bike for now. Yeah, I was happy. I'm happy with it. I'm extremely stoked. There's a lot of cool stuff going on and things coming up in the future. I will apologize that Lenny does need a bath. I've had him for a week, and Arkansas bugs and stuff like that have been pretty brutal. So Lenny needs a bath. Hopefully we'll get a bath today. Yeah, so here in a couple weeks, I'm headed out to Dallas, Texas. I'll be cruising out through there on the 9th. There's holidays coming up. There's lots of rides going on and stuff right now throughout the United States. Please, everybody, be careful when you're out there on the highways and byways. Most people are complete freaking idiots and are not paying attention to motorcyclists. So we just, we want everybody to stay safe. We don't want to hear about no rider down, any of that good stuff. So stay safe out there, everybody, and I will be back with you with some cool video, hopefully from whatever next trip and adventure I go on. So, till then, Slickpits out.